Reverend Anne Hines, and welcome to Roncesvalles United Church. You may have seen on the screen a moment ago that this is the 98th year that this church has hosted groups of scouts and guides and brownies and cubs, and almost every year during that time, there's been what we call Scouting Sunday. In the early 1900s, Lord Baden-Powell started a group called Scouting. The idea was to instill in young people the ideas of cooperation and respect. These, at the time, were considered foundational Christian values. Well, they are still Christian values. But Christianity doesn't have a monopoly on respect and cooperation, including respect for nature, which Scouting is so big on. Today, people of all faiths, young people, lead Scouts and take part in Scouts and Guides and Brownies, and we recognize that every faith path at its best works for those values of cooperation, respect for each other, and for nature. So as we have Scouting Sunday this morning, we are taking part in a long tradition which does more than recognize that Scouts and Brownies and Guides have been part of a Christian tradition. It recognizes that whatever tradition you're part of, cooperation and respect are foundational to creating a meaningful life and a wonderful world. So I'm going to invite everyone to stand, and we will have our traditional parading of the Scouts.
Duncan here with me today, representing our Cub Pack, and we're going to recite the Cub Promise. So I'll read it first, and then you will lead on with me. I promise to do my best.
I promise to do my best.
To love and serve God.
To love and serve God.
To do my duty to the Queen.
To do my duty to the Queen.
To keep the law of the Wolf Cub Pack.
Keep the law of the Wolf Cub Pack.
And to do a good turn for somebody every day.
And to do a good turn for somebody every day.
And the Cub law that we talked about there is the Cub respects the old wolf.
Cub respects the old wolf.
The Cub respects himself.
The Cub respects himself.
Very good. Okay. And the motto of the
is do your best.
Good for you. Okay. And Harrison and Felix and Oliver here representing the Sea Scouts and the Sea Venturers and the Sea Rovers and the Scouts. And we all have a promise that we use together. So that one, I will start off and you guys can follow me with it, okay? On my honor. I promise to do my best. To do my duty to God and the Queen.
To do my duty to God and the Queen.
To help other people at all times.
To help other people at all times.
And to carry out the spirit of the Scout Law.
And to carry out the spirit of the Scout Law.
And the Scout Law is the Scout is
helpful
and trustworthy, considerate and clean, kind and cheerful,
considerate and clean,
and wise in the use of all
resources.
Excellent, well done, better than me. And the Scout motto, which we all know.
Be prepared.
Very good.
Where does the old time man go? Who's that knocking at my door? I've heard that knock before. Is it evil trying to get into my room? Who's that tapping at my window? Who's calling me to go to a place that's filled with dark and gloom? This life that I'm living seems so unforgiving. I find trouble everywhere that I go. But I always seek it first, just to quench my burning thirst in waters that cool as fall snow. But those waters run so deep. What you sow, you must reap. Now you're knocking at my door. It's evil standing outside in this old place running high. It bumps my soul and presses me to the floor. Who's that knocking at my door? I've heard that knock before. Is it evil trying to get into my room? Who's that tapping at my window? Who's calling me to go to a place that's filled with dark and gloom? Well, I've been down that pathway, and it always leads the wrong way. This time I don't think I'll be back. Feels like a freight train pulling me. There's a dark tunnel ahead I see. Oh, this train is going down a one-way track. Who's that knocking at my door? I've heard that knock before. Is it evil trying to get into my room? Who's that tapping at my window? Who's calling me to go to a place that's filled with dark and gloom? Who's that knocking at my door? Have I heard that knock before? Is it evil trying to get into my room? Who's that tapping at my window? Who's calling me to go to a place that's filled with dark and gloom? To a place that's filled with dark and gloom. Thank you.
What is the best known scouting motto? Be prepared! That's exactly right. Be prepared! Which sounds like a super good thing to do, doesn't it? I will tell you, I know it's a super good thing to do because of all the times in my life I have not taken the time to be prepared. Okay, so I'm going to throw out some situations and you guys can give me some ideas about how you would prepare. Okay? How would you prepare for a camping trip? Give me a few things that you would do to prepare for a camping trip. Because scouts camp, right? Duncan says,
Could bring a tent.
tent.
It's small essentials like matches to start a fire.
Matches to start a fire, tent. Duncan just used the word small essentials and so on with this. Yes. Because sometimes it's the little things we forget, right?
Yeah.
Totally. Thank you, Duncan. So tent and matches. What else would you bring camping for those of you who can't?
Sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag. Super good idea. Y'all.
Don't forget your well-known adages and pieces of wisdom, such as red sky at night, sailor's delight, red sky in the morning, sailors take warning.
Did you guys all hear it? No. Well-known wisdom pieces. Red sky at night, sailor's delight, and red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. Fantastic. Those are fantastic things to bring on a camping trip. Thank you. What if we were going to go to the beach? What would we bring to the beach? How would you prepare for a day in the sun? Yes, Duncan.
Sunscreen.
Sunscreen.
Sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
Swimsuit.
towel.
Swimsuit and a towel. Absolutely. Good enough. That's how you prepare for a day on the beach. And now the easy one. How do you prepare for life? I know Billy's laughing, right? Because all of a sudden it just seems so much more difficult and complex, right? How do you prepare for life? But the same thing holds true. You know what life is going to bring you. It's going to bring you some of the difficulties like camping, some of the pleasures and joys like being at the beach. And you want to be prepared for both of those things. So I thought of 4 ways that you can really prepare for life. And the first one is, think about who you're hanging out with. Because whatever goes in there, whatever you allow in here, that's how prepared you're going to be for life. That's what's going to create your world. We used this phrase a while back, this is my kingdom, right? I get to choose what goes in here. So if you hang out with people who are interested in service, cooperation, respect for everyone, you're going to feel like you're ready to bring to the world service, cooperation, respect. But if you hang out with people who don't have those values, including people on the news, people who are pessimistic all the time and tell you that that's the only truth of the world, then you're going to let that into your mind. That's who you're hanging out with. What kind of life do you want to have? One of hope? One of possibility? Be careful who you're hanging out with. You guys are a great place to start. So that's number 1. Number 2, how do you get ready for life? You commit yourself to kindness. It is absolutely proven that people who lead with kindness find kindness comes back to them. And kindness can look like anything. Right now we have all of these boxes over here. This is not just tourists, our partnership group that collects unused medical supplies from going into Ontario landfills. Every year we save 100,000 pounds of medical supplies from going into Ontario landfills. We send it out around the world to people in need. Can anyone see, who's sitting in the front, what it says on these boxes where they're going tomorrow? They're going to the Ukraine, to an aid station. Is that what kindness looks like? Absolutely. Because we could have just let those things go. Instead, we're going to let those things go. Kindness can look like a big project like this, or something as small as simply giving people a kind word. But that's a great thing to base your life on. Hang out with the right voices. Be kind, and make that your foundation. So a third way to go through life well is know who you are. Know who you are. Is everyone sitting out there going, I know who I am, right? Do we really though? I mean, sometimes it's really easy to think that we're our mistakes, that we're our guilt, that we're all of the things that people have told us we've done wrong. It's really easy to think that, right? But that's not who we are. You are not what you have. You are not what you do as work, and you are not what other people think of you. You are an incredible, unique light in this world. That's who you are. You are capable of living into possibility. You are capable of changing the world around you through your kindness, through your hope, through your generosity of spirit. That's who you are. Now, we have one other really good way to prepare for life, okay? And this one may surprise you. Have fun. Have fun. How is that preparing for life? Life is serious business, isn't it? And yeah, it is serious business. But having fun makes us resilient. Having fun actually structurally changes our bodies and makes them stronger. Having fun lifts our spirits and helps us get through difficult times. Having fun is not frivolous. Having fun is a real tool in a difficult world, which involves sometimes that are troublesome, and sometimes which are great. Having fun reminds us that deep inside each of us, we are capable of more and possible and hope. So today, we're going to have fun, and we're going to do it by preparing for something, okay? See what I did there? We're going to be prepared. We're going to have fun and be prepared, okay? Yeah, just in case anyone missed it. In the Christian church, when we have a big event, a big holiday, you could say, we prepare for it. So, during the period that we're preparing for Christmas, we have a season called... Yeah, hello! Advent. Thank you, Diane. And during the season of Easter, we're preparing for Easter, we have a season called Lent. Thank you. Hello, my work here is done. On Wednesday, we have an event called Ash Wednesday, where we have an ancient blessing of the ashes. Come at 6 o'clock if you want. We have an intention set for the weeks ahead during Lent. And we prepare for Ash Wednesday with Shrove Tuesday, Pancake Day, nicely done. The idea is that during Lent, in many places, people didn't have things like fat or butter. They took those out of their diet so that they kept their minds in a different place during Lent. So on Shrove Tuesday, they got rid of all that stuff by cooking pancakes. So we're going to have fun with pancakes. We're not going to get to eat pancakes. We decided it wasn't time yet. But I believe, I promise you, you're going to walk out of these doors pancaked today. You're going to feel like you had a pancake experience, which is what we want. So, be prepared, because we're going to have fun with pancakes.
Okay, sharing pancakes. Tables set as joy abounds. Sarah flows with happy sounds. Friends each gather for a meal. Sup on gladness, rich and real. As fat pancakes hit the plates, nature's bounty shines in grace. For, camping out beneath the stars, sweet gratitude we know is ours.
Thank you, Margot. Jokes. We have pancake jokes coming. Who's first? Duncan's going first. And you can take your mask off, Duncan.
What does a pancake and a baseball team have in common?
I don't know, Duncan. What does a pancake and a baseball team have in common?
They both need a good batter.
So how does a pancake get arrested?
I don't know.
It's going to commit some unlawful activities.
Well done. Thank you.
How do you make a pancake smile?
How do you make a pancake smile, Harrison?
You butter it up.
Hey.
Why couldn't the pancake sleep?
I don't know, John. Why couldn't the pancake sleep?
He kept tossing and turning.
Yeah. There you go. This is featured from the 1950s in the UK, where nurses participated in a pancake race. Well, what could be better than that? So, we are going to have 4 volunteers sitting and throwing out aprons. 3, 2, 1, race! more capable of dealing with the stresses of life.